Hey, this is Diana.
I'm Dave.
Why did you wave?
I don't know.
Okay, this is Jane Boston's survey. It's 16 questions long, and I thought it'd be fun if we did this together. Alright. Dave goes first.
What? Okay. I guess okay, so the first question is, what's your favorite thing to do in your spare time?
I guess we're like reading it off the screen.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go.
I don't do things in my spare time anymore.
Yeah, he cleans
Yeah.
and cooks and takes care of his plants.
Yes, I have many plants that I...
And you read.
Yeah.
And play video games.
Yeah, I read very slowly in French. About it.
What do I do in my spare time? I do the same things he does, basically. Except I don't take care of plants. I hate them. So I'm vegetarian. And I don't know. I guess,
You look at jewelry on Etsy.
I look at jewelry on Etsy. That's what I do in my spare time. Okay, question 2. How do we feel about DMX, Dave?
I have honestly no feelings about DMX.
I have no feelings either.
I feel like I should make some sort of joke about losing my mind up in here, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I won't do that.
Alright. What are your favorite words?
My favorite word is actually the word lavabo. It's a French word and it means bathroom sink. I just think it sounds cool.
My favorite word is made up by me. It's poosniggity. It's something I say when something goes wrong. Like, oh, poosniggity. It's a lot better when something bad happens. Well, that's not good when something bad happens, but it's more honest. You know what I mean.
So, what's your favorite food?
I don't eat food. Mashed potatoes and sweet corn. And I like meatloaf, but I don't eat meat anymore, so veggie loaf. Sushi.
I have become a big fan of Indian food myself.
Indian food. Forget that. Forget all that.
Indian food.
Indian food. We both like Indian food.
Yeah. Moped army. What would your moped army be called?
I don't really have a good name. I said that they'd be called the Chisel. We'd be all-girl moped army, but I think that's actually kind of a lame name.
My moped army would be the Vispicables. It's very difficult to say. I'm stumbling over my own name.
Yes, that's gonna be hard.
There, said it a bunch of times.
You could just have it on the back of your jacket.
We're Vispicable.
Indeed. Do you like jelly beans?
I hate jelly beans. I don't really like popcorn. So popcorn jelly beans are the devil.
Popcorn jelly beans are the devil. I like jelly beans, but I don't really like those. What movie could you never get tired of watching?
I could probably watch Ghostbusters a million times. I think I have watched Ghostbusters a million times. Mine
would probably be Empire Records or Groundhog Day.
I thought of Groundhog Day. I thought that would be amusing as it's a loop itself, so if you watch it in a loop, it'd be even more confusing.
Doubly loopy?
Yes.
Much like us. How do you think people will remember you? I don't think they will. I don't really make that big of an impression. I'm a very quiet person, so people will remember me as nice. That's how people remembered me in my yearbook, so I'm sure that's how people will remember me in my life. I hope.
I think people that know me will remember me as being funny and strange and nice. I think the witnesses will just remember the flaming wreck that I leave behind.
What was your favorite toy when you were a child?
Mine was a little stuffed bird that the son of a friend of my mom's gave me. He was only a couple years older than me, but it was his favorite stuffed toy. Um, he called it Turdy Bird, and my mom hated that name, but it didn't matter because it's the name he had given it, so it's the one that stuck with me. So
My favorite toy. Um, I remember walking around as a little girl with my like little boombox, Sony boombox thing, and I recorded a lot of things. Something my dad did a lot when I was growing up, so I did it too. So I had little mock interviews, and I taped things off the radio. Awesome 90s tunes, you know it. I did actually a little journal. I did like a little tape recorder journal. It was really lame to discover that again as a teenager, and it should be burned.
what do you put on your toast?
My eye is bothering me now. What do I put on my toast? I like butter toast, and peanut butter on toast is really good. It gets all melty, and then when you put bananas on it, it's like even better.
Uh, I don't eat a lot of toast, but growing up, I always put peanut butter with cinnamon sugar on it, which made her look at me like a crazy person about a week ago. So,
You are a crazy person.
yes.
Um,
Least favorite day of the week.
Least favorite day of the week is Sunday, actually, because I spend the entire day anticipating Monday, so it ends up actually being worse than Monday. For me, I always get really anxiety-ridden because I'm thinking about the next day, and then once I get there, I'm fine. But Sunday is pretty bad.
I think Thursday, because Thursday for me, it's so close to the weekend that I'm anticipating it, but at the same time, I still have to get up for work and stuff the next day.
You don't go to work the next day.
Class now.
Go to class. He doesn't have things to do for 3 days out of the week.
On a normal week when I am working, it's a Thursday. Now it's all
Not
screwed up.
working. What was your favorite band when you were 13?
I'm a little embarrassed because I was still mostly just listening to my parents' music when I was 13, so Boston and Stevie Nicks, I guess.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
I don't like either of those bands. Mine was even more embarrassing because I think it was Ace of Base and Real McCoy and all the 90s dance music. Yeah, it's rocking out to that. Well, I guess not rocking, huh? Lame times, lame times.
Your pet peeves?
My pet peeve is being called Diane. And also clipping your nails in public. Don't do that. That's disgusting. Don't clip your nails on the train and have your nails fling across the train. That's gross. Don't do that.